What's up everybody, it is Get Hooked and we are here for the third video on this channel. I'm going to be showing you guys the updates and modifications I've made to my Future Beach Angler 144. That's the sticker right there. Let me let it focus for a second. There, you can see it. Angler 144 Future Beach. So I'm going to start up by the front there with my cart. I'm sorry about the messy garage. It's just been so much snow. Haven't been able to get any of the trash out. Let's get right back to this. So this supports probably, I'd say, up to 120 pounds kayak. This whole setup here, this wheels, PVC, tees, spray paint, will run you around 50 with a black spray paint if you don't already have any, another $5, so 55 bucks. So really the variable in this equation is the tires. The tires, you know, these were 20 bucks each. I wanted really good tires because I use them on trails and stuff like that, off-road, when I'm, you know, biking my spots. It's convenient to have it for off-road. So 20 bucks, I got 4 of these nuts. These are 3/8 nuts. Got 4 of those, 4 of those, and we got 10 feet of PVC, 4 TEE connectors, and these 10-inch tires. My cuts for, and I got a 3/8 rod too, a 3/5 rod too, right there. The measurements for this is 9.5, 9.5, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6. This is 1/2 inch PVC, 4 TEE connectors, spray painted them black. Works out perfect. Supports my kayak amazingly well. I just throw a bungee cord over it when I'm putting it under the back 2 scuppers, just so it won't bounce up and down on the kayak so much. Works great though. You can get all this at Home Depot. I'll put all the products in the description. I'll put links to them so you can literally just, you know, pick them out, add them to the cart, buy them, then go to the store, pick them up, assemble it at home. And I mean, this assembly should take you, I'd say, no less than 30 minutes. You know, if you're a beginner, 30 minutes, you know, if you know how to do things pretty quickly. But all you'll need is a saw. You can use a hand saw, and you need something to hold the PVC with. And that's really it. Just need, you know, nuts and bolts. Just need a saw. Your strong hands, bang them on the ground, make sure your PVC's tight. If you want, you can get PVC Cement. I actually have some, and I gotta put it in here pretty soon. I gotta take it apart and do that. So yeah, this is my kayak cart here. Now let's move on to the next thing. Okay, I'll show you guys this rod really quick. These are my favorite spinning rods. Let me show you them. Flugers, these things are amazing. Won't focus here. You can sort of see it, I guess. Fluger rod, 6 feet 6. This is medium action bass rod. Love it. I always use Texas rigs for it. You know, this is for, I use this in shallow waters, fishing for bass and pickerel. Works good for that. It's a nice big reel too. It's not a teeny tiny one. So that works out really well. Still haven't got my Flask yet. I'm waiting on that. It's in delivery right now. I made my own custom camera mount. Let me show you the angle that you guys will be seeing when I film with this mount. That's the exact angle you guys will be seeing when I am filming with this mount. It's a 1/2 inch PVC. I put a little foam and duct tape so it, you know, has some support there, so it's not just this rod sticking out that can go up and down and wobble when I'm paddling. It has nice support. I have my Scotty right here. I love Scotties. Work well. You guys have already seen that. Moving on. Right here, I got my new seat. Got this in the mail a few days ago. It was 50 bucks on eBay. And you guys might think, because, you know what China Post is. If you ever buy stuff out on eBay or Amazon, it gives you tracking. China Post always takes forever. But this one, I'll leave the link to the description for this product. It worked out amazingly. Really quick shipping. In a week, I got it. It was from Hong Kong. It got air mailed. USPS. Worked out great. Clips on, really easy to take off, adjustable, you know. And with this, I used to have this old seat. Let me grab it really quick. This old seat was so bad. Let me show you it in the light. It was just a little rest for your back. But now I have this full seat and it works well. And actually this old seat, it was like that. It took up like 4 or 5 inches in my room. Now I have a lot more leg room, a lot more body room. I don't use that seat anymore. Okay. Got my rod, my adjustable camera here. I'll show you the angle this is at. That's at that angle. It's not too bad of an angle. I want to make it so it bends, or I want to make this pole actually. See this pole? I want it to be like over there, or right there, somewhere like back there, so you can get like a far back angle. Let me show you what that would have looked like. Something like this, so you can see me and the rod and everything, just the whole perspective of it. But this works good enough for now. Just shoves right in there. Fits right in the scupper hole. So now to one of my latest improvements, my anchor trolley system. So right here I have a 3-pound anchor tied up with 26 feet of nylon rope. 3-pound anchor, well it's a weight, but just spray painted it black, looks really nice and clean, and it works well for an anchor. Now let me just take the clip off this. I got my trolley line right here. So let me show you this triangle. See this triangle? It can move all the way to the front, up to there, and then it can move all the way there. So I got a wide range of where I want it. If I want it in a certain place, I can do that. And I can just unclip my anchor too really quickly. You know, if I need to be on the move. I'm going to put a floatie on this too. So I can just, you know, if I need to get rid of my anchor really quick, just get it off quick, something's happening, I need to move quickly, I can just unclip it instead of pulling it all the way up and move. And that way I can come back and retrieve it. Maybe if something happens in the river, you know, something not good and I need to unclip it really quickly and move. Or in the ocean, perhaps if I anchor down and there's a boat coming towards me, like a big ship fishing in a shipping lane, unclip it and move. In Boston Harbor. This seat also comes with a nice little back bag. Lighting's not too good, but it comes with a back bag. Put some of my tools in there. You know, I have a pair of pliers in there now, so I can reach back there, grab my pliers. Could have also put my pliers in here, but my legs are sort of on that. So this is where I'd put more permanent stuff. It's going to be there most of the trip, like my phone, you know, maybe other stuff like that. Moving on, got my rod here. This is my top water spinning rod, Shakespeare. This is a 6.7, I believe. Oh no, it's actually a 6.4. Sorry, it's for top water frogs. So I have a jitterbug on it, top water lures. I like to use this a lot for that. Let me put that over there. So I can show you my net setup. I have this. Use a rod holder for it, because before I'd have my net right there and it would be at an angle. I could barely reach it. It was not convenient, so I put this right there. Stays in fine. And it's easy to grab now because it's straight. Grab it like that. Before it was like an awkward, like that angle. I had to grab it with a few fingers. Works out great now. And the advantage of this instead of that is before, whenever I had to go through a skinny tunnel, I couldn't like that. So I'd have to put it on my lap or throw it back there. Now with this, let me show you what I can do. All I have to do is lift that and tilt it like that. And then you can see I can put my net in there perfectly fine. And now when I'm going through a tunnel or something, it doesn't interfere with my fishing or anything like that. Works out perfect, actually. So let me just put that how it was before. But when I'm on the open water, it's a lot easier just to have it like that. And then stick my net right there. Works out good. Moving on now, my soft plastics bag. All my soft plastics are in there. I can reach back there, grab a wacky worm or yum, or whatever I want, you know. Got a lot of stuff in here, actually. I probably have over 70 packets. Lake Fork, oh my god, lighting's bad. Lake Forks. You guys get the memo. I got a lot of soft plastics there. 2 nice small rods and reels. These are smaller. These are 5.4s, actually. just short casting, you know, smaller fish. They're actually medium heavy, light to medium rods. They have good action. I've reeled in 5 pound, 6 pound bass on this, so it works really well. They keep strong and stable. All my tackle trays here, I'll show you them really quick. This one, I got all my Senkos. Actually, I only have 4 different varieties of Senkos and all my spinners. This tray is just random stuff. In top frogs. Oh, such a bitch to open. Frogs, random plastics. Now this, you guys might be the most interested in this, Rapalas. Got everything in there. Now we're moving on to terminal tackle. I have plenty of hooks too. You know, I have some for carp fishing and trout, bigger bass hooks, steel leaders, a lot of swivels, sinkers, everything I'm gonna need for bass fishing this season. Let's grab these last 2. My other 6 Senkos. I have 6 other varieties of Senkos. I love using these for wacky worms. They work out great. I don't use them for much more than that. Actually, maybe for a trailer on a spinner bait, I'd try that, but nothing else. And here's another just random one. Got a bunch of random stuff. Frogs, some other Senkos, some swim baits, fish, some spinners, tails, 5-inch tail, whatever you call those. So those are all my tackle trays. Now let's move on to my bubbler, or what do they call these? I forgot what they call it. Aerator, live well. Bubble box with 1 D-cell battery will last 44 hours. I have 2 in there, so it'll last 88 hours of constantly feeding air in there. And this is meant for 8 gallons, but I have it in a 3-gallon tank, so it's plenty of air for the fish, so they can not only survive, but they can thrive in here. I got the wire running through the top right there. Runs all the way around to my aerator. Just leave that running. Doesn't make much noise when you're on the water. I mean, you can barely hear it now. It's not bad. Just flick it off. You know. So that is pretty much my whole setup with this kayak. That is everything I need to show you guys. I'll show you the last few bits of it. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Chris from Get Hooked. And good luck fishing and stay safe.